I call the place. I will eat one of these jelly beans on camera. Alright guys, got another storage unit. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. Some of the things that I saw, first of all, this was $10. So that's the main reason we got it, because it's close to us, it's in Kearney, and it was $10. So can't really go wrong. There's a deep freeze there. Some other things I saw were over there, it was $10. Over there, the unit was $10. And yeah, it was $10. So there's going to be some work here, like these beds I'm just going to take to the dump right now. It's Saturday, so the dump closes at 2. Hopefully I can make it in time to get rid of those. Need to check on the fridge, the table, the deep freeze, and see if they're in good condition. If not, those will go to the dump also. But yeah, we're gonna get those beds loaded up, take them before the dump closes, and then we'll come back and see if we can find anything good in these boxes. I see a Full House DVD set there, so that's good. Some Disney VHSs. Oh my gosh. This could be like thousands of dollars. Not really. I do like that there's a lot of dust everywhere. Kind of a good sign that it's been here a while and it hasn't been gone through, but you really never know. So a $10 unit, this is kind of what I would expect out of a $10 unit. We'll see if we can find anything good. Well, it'll take us some time to go to the dump. That'll cost us money too, but I think we should at least make some money on the table and some of the bigger stuff, selling them locally on Facebook. So all right, let's get started. All right, we got the beds all loaded up right there. Listed that on Facebook, listed that, listed that, listed the chairs with the table. These are in not great shape. Someone's gonna have to clean them, so we'll probably put them on for like $20 a piece. I definitely don't want to mess with that. We don't need a fridge or a deep freeze, so we'll put those on for pretty cheap, but we'll be back to go through the boxes.
Doug?
Yep.
Okay, with these mattresses, Doug, I'm gonna need you to take this one to the landfill, second left to the west.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
You know, I know this place really smells bad, but I always thought it'd be cool, or a cool job to have, to be able to drive one of those big machines and work here all day. I don't know why. Also, when I was a kid, I thought it would be cool just to be able to come out here and dig through stuff. Obviously, they don't let you do that, but I don't know, am I weird for that? Like, see? That's a perfectly good calculator. Not really, but... Alright, we're back at the unit. We're gonna go first person mode for the rest of this video, I think. We'll go through these boxes, see if we can find anything. The big stuff is all listed on Facebook. Hopefully we get rid of that. We don't have to load it up, and it will just be the boxes. So let's start digging through. So some of these might be like Barney. Some of these kids ones might be good for eBay. We'll look up anything that kind of looks promising, but for the most part, that's all just going to be stored, and we'll save it for our spring warehouse warehouse sale, garage sale. This we will set aside for eBay, which will be all or mostly there. On top here we got more DVDs, so we'll save those. That's kind of cool. Keep that. So far, no gold bars or silver coins. These can be okay. It's not a recorder. RCA is not a great brand. Damaged. Not likely. Alright, let's go get this sucker. Oh, looks like a medicine cabinet. Oh, we got a phone. Motorola, not sure. But that'll be something maybe. I'm gonna cover up. This is... That was a terrible job of covering up. Sucralfate. Prescription, anything we will just throw away. Hydroxyzine. Some calcium. Over-the-counter stuff. Yeah, a lot of that's just going to get tossed. I don't want to go to jail. Prescription stuff especially. See if I find anything else in here. These are kind of neat. Not worth much of anything, but maybe garage sale. Here we got another phone. Save that for an eBay lot. Ooh. Okay. Nikon Coolpix. Got a dent on the front. Definitely needs cleaned up. Does have a battery and a memory card. A little broken piece that holds the battery in. 512 megabyte. So... could be something. Coolpix S51. I'll put a screenshot up. And not sure if it works or not, but could be some money there. Yeah, not seeing anything else in here other than cookbooks and medication. Got some more DVDs. Holy, Redbox. That is a lot of Redbox late fees. Interesting. That one. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Weird sci-fi fantasy movies, horror movies can be worth money, so we'll look some of those up as we find them. Otherwise, that's going to get stored for a few months until we have another warehouse sale. Oh. Now that's true mystery flavor jelly beans right there. I'll tell you what, I'll save these. If this video gets 30,000 views, which is not likely, but if it does, I will eat one of these jelly beans on camera. That's my challenge to you guys, 30,000 views. So we got a Wii nunchuck, which is a good sign. Some more DVDs. Shoes. Ooh. I hope there's Legos in here. Lego Mario Bowser's Castle Boss Battle. Yeah, if that was in here, that'd be sweet. I'm not gonna get my hopes up, but that would be a keeper. That's actual coffee. Oh man, that smells. Oh, let's keep going over here. I already showed you guys these a little bit, so not much to see here. If you do come across, I know just off the top of my head, like the Cars VHS, I'll share a screenshot, but Cars and what's the other one? Chicken Little are good ones to find. They're worth money, I think, because they're like a few of the last ones that they made. But for the most part, these are not worth anything. The rest of this corner doesn't look too hot. Ooh, Wiimote. So another good sign. Batteries are okay. And then we do have some horror movies. Ooh, Insane Clown Posse. So that might be worth some money. We'll save some of these and look them up. Goosebumps also. I don't know. We'll look a few of these up. Wizard of Oz, Hello Kitty. So yeah, I'll look these up, and if they're worth any money, I will share the screenshot with you right here. And if they're not, then I just wasted my time filming this clip. All right, this is the rest of it. We got all the stuff behind here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 boxes and a cooler. So just go through that and we'll be good to go. I'm not gonna stick around and wait for people to meet me on the furniture stuff. I'm gonna leave the unit open because we have 2 days to clean it out. And then if people want to buy anything, they can come in and I'll just say leave the money inside the door, or maybe set a little basket or something for people to put money in. I'll come back in 2 days if anything hasn't sold, and then it'll go to the dump or get donated. This is another not too great looking little basket of stuff. You never know. Gotta look through it. If you notice I'm not wearing gloves, I usually don't. I am super careful, or at least I think I'm super careful. I don't dig through sketchy looking stuff without gloves on. And if I find any drug paraphernalia or anything like that, then everything I look through I'll wear gloves, but it doesn't look to be the case on this one. I did see this Showgirls limited edition box set. What we got? We got shot glasses, cards, a blindfold. Okay. This looks like kitchen items that a mouse has gone through and ate all the good stuff. So blankets in a box. These are handmade quilts, so we're going to save these and maybe put them in our booth or send them to auction. The ones on bottom aren't. You always want to look through these boxes, especially because sometimes people will store their valuables in a box with a bunch of blankets. What else do we got? clothing. Try to pick through these types of boxes and just kind of decipher if it's quality clothing, something that would sell on a garage sale. This does not look good because it's just a bunch of like local events or teams. Turkey trot. People don't buy those on garage sales. But any, like, obviously name brand clothing, eBay worthy stuff like Patagonia, North Face. If you haven't watched our 28 no-brainer clothing brand video, go check that out. So we're pretty much sorting all clothing into donate, which will be this one. Garage sale worthy clothes, kind of like Nebraska or mall brands, Maurice's, some North Face stuff, and then eBay clothing would be like any of those brands that we buy for eBay. So check out that video if you want to know some of those brands. Obviously there's a lot more out there. Food. Again, looks like a mouse got all the good stuff. Code happy. I'm gonna look that up. That feels like a nice scrub brand. Grey's Anatomy's good too. This might be a save. Oh yeah, look at that. We got some Misty jeans down there. We are right next to a railroad track, so I apologize. If that's really loud. Last couple boxes. This one on top, I can already tell is pretty gross. It's not going to be anything. I love it when people don't taste the bottom of the box. Another one, kitchen. No good. Anything in the, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, no. That's gross. All right, so at least another load of stuff to go to the dump, which I'm not going to do today. We'll get everything put back in here. We got everything on top of here. It's going to go home as well. A lot of garage sale stuff. This might be eBay. Some of these other things might be eBay as well. The phone, the camera. Hopefully we can make some money selling the furniture. Back of the truck, this is all, for the most part, warehouse sale stuff. Maybe garage sale, maybe some booth stuff as well. Maybe some of these DVDs are worth money, but I don't know. Kind of what you expect for a $10 unit. Jeremy shows up right when I'm done.
Plan for the table.
So I put the table on Facebook, the bed, whatever, headboard, and then the deep freeze and the fridge are like moldy on the inside. I just put 20 bucks on them.
What'd you put on the table?
80. It's in good shape. It's solid wood.
Yeah, it's probably worth a lot.
Yeah.
If you
But
quick enough.
to get rid of it in a day, I think 80 will probably do the trick. So I put on this
Probably
video.
like if you held out, I bet you could probably get 300 bucks for it.
Yeah.
But
I put on this video, if it gets 30,000 views, then I'll eat one of these jelly beans. But Jeremy just told me he's going to do it for $10.
no, really.
You sure it's a mystery flavor? So, fun story. I got here today to finish cleaning all the trash out of here, taking it to the dump, and then I was going to pick up this table and take it home because it hasn't sold yet. And the guy that came to get the freezer got it home, said it didn't work. I told him, you can have your money back, whatever, just toss the freezer. He came back and got his money. He just left the freezer in here. And then he took the fridge, which was only $20 also, but still kind of ticked me off that not only did he leave that, but he stole something else that I had for sale. So I called the place. They're gonna make a report or something. I don't think I'm gonna file charges because I don't want to have to go to court over a $20 fridge being stolen, but I don't know. Maybe he did me a favor too, because now I don't have to take the fridge to the dump, but still just rubbed me the wrong way. Like, you can't trust people. We're gonna get the rest of this off to the dump, take the table home, and then this unit is done with. I'm gonna try to clean up the table because when I listed it, it had a bunch of dust and stuff on here, and people think it needs to be refinished. But it's solid wood. I don't think it needs to be. It just needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Like, there's stuff on there, but it's not actually damaged or like under the veneer of the wood. So I think I could just clean it up. And I was asking $80, but once I clean it up, I'm gonna ask like 150 or 200 bucks, I think. And I should be able to get that. It's a nice solid wood oak, I believe, table, and it's got the leaves in there. Everything's here, 6 chairs, so hopefully we'll be able to sell that in the next few days or weeks. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you guys in the next video.